Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make 3 different kinds of muffin flavors, but from one base muffin recipe. So let's get right into it. So for the base recipe, what you're first going to do is put 3 very ripe bananas into a large bowl and then just mash these up with a fork. And then we're going to be adding 1/2 cup of melted coconut oil, 1/4 cup of maple syrup, 1 flax egg, which is just a tablespoon of flax meal with 3 tablespoons of water, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, and then give this a little mix so the oil can kind of come together before adding our 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Alright, so next we're going to add in our almond milk, and I'm just showing you a 1/2 cup here, but I actually added a 1 1/4 cups. And then you're going to want to give that a little mix. And then we're going to be adding in our flour. So the key to this recipe, because we have so many add-ins, you don't want to overmix it, because when you overmix a banana-based thing, it can get gummy. So you want to just mix it until it's coming together. And even here, like at this point, I probably should have stopped mixing it. And then I'm gonna add in my baking powder just because I forgot to show that earlier. And then I'm going to take 2 bowls and divide this batter up into 3 parts. And I just eyeballed the measurements. If you guys had a scale, I mean, obviously that's the best option. But if not, just go ahead and divide it up by eye. Alright, so now for our first flavor, double chocolate banana, we are going to add 1 more ripe banana to this base batter just to give it like a very strong banana flavor. And this one you don't have to mash in as well. It's okay to kind of have like some chunks of banana in there. And then we're going to stir in a 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. And we're also going to add in a 1/4 cup of almond milk to help offset the fact that we just added some more dry ingredients to this. And again, a reminder, don't overmix, just mix until it just comes together. And then you're going to stir in a couple of chocolate chips. And that is the first recipe done. So now for flavor number 2, matcha lemon chip. This one's actually my favorite. You're going to go ahead and take that base, add the zest of a lemon along with the juice of a whole lemon, and then we're going to add a teaspoon of matcha powder, and then mix this all together. And then lastly, we're just going to stir in some chocolate chips. And that is everything for the second flavor. Okay, on to our last and final flavor, granola. We are first going to chop up some walnuts and then some dried fruit. Here I'm just using some dried cherries and then dried apricot actually. And then you're gonna go ahead and stir that in. All right, and then we're going to be making a crumb coating top for this muffin recipe. So we're going to add a tablespoon of chopped up walnuts and then 4 tablespoons of flour along with 3 tablespoons of oats. And then 1 tablespoon of butter, cold butter, along with around a tablespoon of maple syrup. And then using a fork, you're just going to kind of mash this all together until it comes to a nice crumb texture like this. And then that is our granola recipe component complete. All right, so then you're gonna wanna grab your 12 lined muffin tins, and using about a 1/4 cup scoop, we're gonna begin scooping this into our muffin tins. And with this recipe, you really don't need to be afraid to fill these right to the top, because they're gonna rise really nicely and create like really cute little domed muffins, so you don't have to be afraid of them spilling over or anything when they bake. So you can see I really fill them all the way to the top. And you might have a little bit of extra batter left over from this recipe. It almost perfectly makes the 12, but it is just a little bit more. So if you do, you can go ahead and make a couple of more muffins, or do what you wish with the batter. And then we're gonna take that crumb topping and just place that on our granola muffin. If you really like this topping, of course you can make more and then put it on all of them. I just think it really complements the granola muffin flavor. And then once they're baked and come out of the oven, this is what they're gonna look like. And actually our granola muffins have to bake for quite a bit longer because there's so much filling in there compared to the other ones. But all the information for that will be linked in the description box below. And yeah, here are your finished muffins. I really hope you like them. They're really fudgy almost because they have that banana bread base. And yeah, they're just kind of fun. If you guys like variety, if you like having lots of different kinds of muffins, they are perfect for you. Okay, thanks for watching.